back on Madden. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so that shit is working. Pause that shit for a minute. We're good.
Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing this shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love.
We'll find out teams, kind of facing teams, and it'll go up there.
EA Sports, welcome.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end of Washington winner for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap. We'll give to Robinson. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the price for moving the chains that time. First down from the 42.
And the Falcons, first down.
Another carry for Robinson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Staying with Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action. Here's Penix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
41-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing third and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. On third down, Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Play action now. Purdy. Brings out the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. Falcons going with a dime package here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches.
At the 49ers.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They're going play fake with Penix. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Robinson. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on third and inches. Penix on the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. Complete that to the right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. Drops back. Needs an open man. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Another Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Penix here from the gun. Throws caught.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Jr., the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers nothing.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Purdy on the play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. Off the play fake. Purdy. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-to-hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Into traffic, complete! And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Purdy trying on fourth down. Pass brought in by Jennings.
Let's go.
And bring him down at the 36. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Stud had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
In the red zone now. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To the air again. Purdy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Fourth down. Pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 41-yard
Mitch.
attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchdown. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Moore with a return. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Purdy on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But they make that for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Purdy to throw. Pearson on the slant. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
Pretty throwing here on first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
First down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This one's out to Pearson on the left side. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Kittle makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Complete at the 2. And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5.
13. 49ers 8. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Carter on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Now Penix off the play action. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons hold an 11-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
49ers 8.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Isaac Gorindo to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Connects on the crosser. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Purdy on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play action now with Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Off the play fake. Purdy. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow in the back end. Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Falcons on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do.
Give him that
As for
safety.
me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Finds a man, right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember.
George
But
Kittle.
as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
18! What's up?
Throwing off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Look at this fullback now. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Get set! Get set!
They're going play action. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
Kittle, why you not there in time?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Start the drop. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them burn a timeout. And they were 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a race down the right side. Kyle Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12 in the fourth. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful payment.
And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Fuck, I'm lost.
Here's a design run. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right?
It's a classic, yeah. It's going like this. Be a good matchup. Take it back to 2010.
EA Sports welcome you to the
He realizes they know they are mid-conference after.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. On the return, here's Nico Rumigio. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action looks beautiful. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boyd,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Play action, Mahomes. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or 2 shy of that marker. 4th down coming up.
you can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. It's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Tight end motioning right. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10.
Under the gun this time, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. The nose point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Fucking ladder is really fucking bitch.
Gano ready to send this away. Mejio with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, and that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. Get some space around midfield. And the big play is finally put to an end.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
That back to the air. Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this is Cup. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Go
They
Rice.
come up with a touchdown of their own. And then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating it now. Well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. On 1st and 10, here's Darnt. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 8-7 the score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Going right back to Scatterboo. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
It's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
16 more yards. That's another.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 6.
Giants 14. Chiefs 8.
Gano ready to send this away. Mejio with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Gets it through the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Finds him over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And they got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Some fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turn.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
You know, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. This is Scannaboo, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They're pushing Slayton left. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down from the 42.
That's a fucking good.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darts looking to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking to call himself. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs
I'm about
there.
to truck him.
Rides to a stop. So first down from the 41.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here's Dart now. Taking off with it again. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Chiefs 33.
Throwing now, another shotgun. The right side is caught by Robinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over on 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And the pressure gets so he doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Rolling from the gun here. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Now Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Little play action with Dart. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long.
At the 31-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Running with Scatterboot. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We give right side. It's Scatterboot. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that, or it's all for loss.
Less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by Gano is good. And that grows the lead to 5.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Mejia with the return. And his drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Off play action. It's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Working quickly here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 180%.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd
From the gun, here's Dart. Moving by his back, Scatterboo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. Only gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 now.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the 47-yard
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. The nose point after is good. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. No throw. 3rd and long. Gets it to Rice. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Who else? Kelsey's got another. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco again. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there.
Oh, yeah.
Lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the Giants come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused.